Okay. Breaking down radicals, it is very important to familiarize yourself with the perfect squares. So the first perfect square is 1. And then the next perfect square is 4. You got them all? What's next? 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, 81, 100, 121, and 144. How high can you go? 13? What's 13? 169? What's, anybody know 14? 225 is 15. Yeah, 196 and then 225, yep. Okay, so 32. I'm going to go through these perfect square numbers and ask myself, what is the largest perfect square it can divide by? 16. It is divisible by 16. Okay? It is divisible by 4, but it's not the largest perfect square. So if you had done that, you're going to have another breakdown and another breakdown. Okay. So what is 32? It is 16 times 2. So what is root 32? Root 16 times root 2. Okay, does that make sense? Now, what is the square root of 16? 4 root 2. Okay, I will show you that we're right. The square root of 32 is 5.656 da 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 da. 4 root 2 is 5.66 or 5.65 da da da. Okay? Okay, 300 is divisible by what biggest perfect square? 100. So root 100 times root 3 makes root 100 or 300. And then the root of 100 is whole number 10. Okay, next, this one I changed up. I put a whole number in the front of it already. Okay, it's going to come along for the ride. That's what it's doing. So let's think about just the 20 here. 20 is divisible by what perfect square? 4? So 4 times 5. So root 4 times root 5. And like I said, there's a 6 in the front. It needs to come along for the ride. Then what am I going to do? I'm going to change the root 4 into a whole number 2. And then the whole number becomes 12. So I really want you to break them down into compartments. Whole number compartment, radical compartment, right? They're separate things in this. Okay, 75 is divisible by 25. So 25 times 3 is how I get a 75. And then there's a 2 in the front of all that. The root of 25, 5. So this would become 10 root 3.
That's not as bad as I remember being last year. That's because last year we had to estimate, and that was really annoying. Oh, yeah, we did.
Okay. I'm going to just do one of these. I don't think we need to do them both. What do you want to do, 5 or 6? This one or this one? 5? Okay. 5. So the root of 20 is root 4 times root 5. Do you notice how I always write the perfect square part first instead of writing root 5 and root 4? It just makes it easier for your brain to just do the perfect square part first. Times a 3. This is a 2. So now that becomes 6 root 5. Okay, 48 is divisible by 16. 16 times 3 is 48. Okay, so 48 changes to a 16 times 3. Then the root of 16 is 4. So are you getting 20 root 3? Okay, 45. 45 is divisible by 9. So root 9, root 5 is the same thing as writing a root 45. Then that becomes a 3 as a whole number. And so minus 18 root 5. And then root 12 can break down by 4 and 3. And then the root 4 can change to a whole number.
So then do we add up all the whole numbers?
Okay, now we get to the first day we did radical stuff. I can collect those together because they're similar. So if I have 6 root 5s and I take away 18 root 5s, I get negative 12 root 5. And then I have 20 root 3s plus 2 more root 3s. So I can put those together.